Hi, it's October the 29th, Saturday. I wanted to record a video, mostly in response to the one I just saw from Earl Jefferson from the Australian Federalist Party that was recorded on October the 5th, regarding the war going on in Ukraine and Western values and Western issues that we've been living in the last 2.5 years. Basically, I would say living in a state of war, first under lockdown and biological war, and now we're being dragged into possibly nuclear war in Ukraine, or over Ukraine with Russia. Initially, when I heard the Soviet or the Russian defense minister calling his Western counterparts last weekend that nefarious forces in Ukraine were preparing for a false flag, dirty bomb, nuclear bomb explosion in order to provoke the situation further and get the war escalated and get NATO forces involved, I thought, holy smokes, this is the worst situation that we've been in since probably the Cuban Missile Crisis in the West. And I thought, I felt like hiding under a rock. But we can't do that. We have to stand up and we have to confront this evil, and we have to show people what we think of this, and we need to bring down the escalation and ultimately bring down the nefarious forces that are behind this. And I don't want to get into a long analysis of that. I think my record speaks for itself. One thing I do want to point out to Earl, and I'll walk inside of my house here, that in Canada we've been fighting since last winter, when the truckers' protest ratcheted up and went to Ottawa. And we made history there. I was very proud to be part of that. This flag, as you can see, a little battle scarred. It is from the Battle of Ottawa. This was on a truck there that was part of the convoy. And we made history. We changed the political drive in Canada, and I urge you to do the same in other countries. It can be done if we all stick together. For example, and that's what my other paraphernalia here is about, I'm from Dutch heritage. The Dutch farmers, my grandfather was a farmer in the Netherlands, they're rising up as well. We can all do it. We're going to hold the line. Or as Dr. Selenko so bravely said, this is our Normandy beaches moment, and we're not going to just sit back and wait and see what happens. We need to get these nefarious actors out of the way. I'm counting on you, US, here. On November the 8th, we hear encouraging news. The red wave is going to take, sweep and clean the US corporate corruption, and hopefully you'll run a clean election this time and actually come through. And at that point, I believe we can all work together across the world, Australia, Netherlands, Canada, US, to set this right for not just ourselves, but also for our future generation, for our children. So hold the line. Thank you for the encouraging words. And to Vladimir Putin, we understand what you're doing, and we're not in the West, the Western people, we're not against the Russian people. And so let's get these nefarious actors out of the way. We'll do our best here to fight them on our side, and you hold the Nazis there in Ukraine to account. Thank you very much.